Ability of day students in some of Kenya's top national schools. Lenana School here in Nairobi appears to have taken the lead and is offering about 50 slots for day scholars in next year's Form 1 intake. Earlier today, parents and guardians were rushing to the school to pick application forms ahead of the deadline tomorrow. Shadrach Miti reports on the development that is aimed at taking advantage of the government's enhanced subsidy of secondary education.
The main entrance to the Lenana School has for the past 2 days been playing host to parents and guardians from different parts of Nairobi who have been coming here on the invitation from the Lenana School management, asking them to pick admission application forms for Form 1 students willing to join the newly established day wing section set for its inaugural admission in January next year.
This is a school that is known for performance. It's been here for a long time. I think it's in the same league with such schools as Maseno, Starehe, and the likes, the former giants in the academics. So I'm actually looking forward to having my child in this place.
I've come to look for the form. I understand tomorrow is the final day, so that was my challenge. Because if they brought it yesterday and tomorrow is the final day, better late than never. So I've gotten the form, I'll go and fill it, bring it back. Hopefully, get consideration.
According to this letter, the plan to establish a day wing section followed a directive from the Minister of Education that asked selected national schools to set up day scholars wing with a view to allowing admission for day scholars beginning January next year. And perhaps putting in mind the logistical demands that will come with this new arrangement, the letter was drafted in specific terms, only limiting admissions to children residing in Dakoreti, Westlands, Kibra, and Lang'ata areas of Nairobi County.
What he mentioned is that we will organize for our own transport to bring the kids to the school, being that they will be day scholars, so the transportation will be on our side. There will be no bus maybe picking the children.
Yet, with the joy that comes with the prospect of having their sons in national school, there are conditions that have rattled some parents. One of the regulations in the admission form is the directive abolishing any conversation between day scholars and boarding students, a condition some parents feel is discriminatory.
Why shouldn't there be conversation between day scholars and boarders? I think that's odd. I don't understand why they would make such a requirement.
Although there was not any representative from the school to make clarification on these issues, it was clear that some parents were not amused. Also worrying for some parents is the demand that the form must be signed by the local chief before it is returned.
I find it curious that they require me to take the form to the chief to sign. So I think that is going to create, for me personally, it's going to create a problem because I don't know whether the chief will be available tomorrow. And I don't even know why they should sign.
Many of the parents, however, were not here to look for placements to students who missed out on the selection. A majority informed us that they were only looking to Lenana for convenience.
He had 391 points, and he was called to a school which is very far in Kitale. And I wanted him to be around. In Nairobi, I can have a close supervision. Even if it's a day school or a boarding school, a school is a school.
Students applying for the available slots are required to have scored at least 380 marks. But the unanswered question here point to the many challenges the pilot program will have to weather before it can be the new norm in Kenya's top high schools. Shadrach Miti, KTN News.